None of us really know. None of us really know.
I know.
No, I know. Perfect timing, Keith.
Keith, what's up?
Your favorite movie of all time, F9.
Oh, good.
How is there any other choice than Remember the Titans being number one?
I'm curious.
I'm spoiling mine, but
Well, let's see. Here we go. Yeah, that's a good, good
I'm
question,
not even
Brian.
done talking.
you shouldn't be talking at this point.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Apocaflix Now. This is our main show here at Apocaflix Movies. We do it every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. I got the time right that time. Let's see if I remember it by the end of the show.
2 years.
Only took 2 years. Yes, we did switch it around a couple times, but it's been at 7 for a while, in my defense. I'm your host tonight, Jacob Bartley, and I am joined by most of our crew here. Gio's here. How you doing, Gio?
Gio is here, Jacob. Yes, he is here.
I am here. That's right. I'm good. Happy New Year's to everybody. I haven't seen you all in. Well, I saw Jacob, but I haven't seen the other two in like 2 weeks.
Is that what we're dubbed as the other two?
The other two.
I went home, so haven't been around. So
Right. Doing good.
And-
just new year, new me, all that BS and stuff. And we're hopefully close to finding a new place, and it's expensive out there, man. It's really expensive. Wow.
Yes, it
absolutely
definitely
is.
is.
Mhm.
And yeah, happy 2022 to everybody out there. Forgot to mention that it's a new year, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Jake Berlin, you are also here, man, in a nice bright sweater. How you doing?
I was just gonna say, Jacob, you missed the memo for the sweatshirt gang.
Oh, my bad. I
Are you
did have
wearing
one on,
Sack?
but
Gio and I are repping Sack. What are you repping? Maxim?
Work.
Yeah.
I wore my Sacktown last night. I didn't want to look like Gio tonight because I would have made him look like he was ugly. So
no, I actually run very hot. Like even if it's cold
Oh,
outside, I have to
What
take
a
my sweater off.
surprise. Jacob
I run
saying
very
that
hot.
he's hot. Oh,
No,
surprise
this guy.
there.
I run hot. Like
Somebody
I
mute
can't
him.
do it. I would get very hot and bothered easily if I was wearing a sweater. But Jake, how you doing?
no, I'm on. I mean, my mood is actually so. Don't be fooled by my mood. I've had a treacherous week. Everyone, treacherous. It's been
Treacherous
a
week,
nightmare.
ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
and it is
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's been a nightmare. And it has been a struggle bus for the last couple days. I don't know why I'm so chipper. Right now, I'm excited to be back talking. I'm excited for the
because
topic tonight.
chaos is about to ensue.
I love pouring fuel on the fire, and boys, that fire gonna get hot tonight.
Oh God.
Yes. No, I feel you there, Jake. I remember like a month ago, I told you I had a flat tire. Last night, another flat tire, different tire. So I've had a fun week as well so far. Hopefully Brian's having a better week than both of us. Brian, how you doing?
Chilling. Today was the first day with kids, all new kids. Supposedly the worst kids in the whole school are all three of my classes.
Oh, wow.
My voice is already shot for the most part. So I'm going to become a tea man, apparently.
What?
Tea, like tea.
Oh,
Oh, I
Jill's
was
been,
so
like,
confused.
that
Jill's
made no
been trying to get me to drink different types of teas. So we'll see how that works.
Tea is good for you, man. It's
I know.
underrated.
And until I start adding like sugar and honey and all the stuff in it, but
Honey's
Well,
okay.
honey is good for you as well. If you get the
Honey
right kind of
wine.
honey.
yeah, that one I'll probably use the most.
If you get the right kind of honey, it's definitely good for you. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
so we'll see. But I'm ready for all the types of chaos to ensue with this.
Andy, you are 100% right, except it's Tuesday.
I know. Andy, you threw me off so hard.
Well, I guess it's Wednesday for you, but just before you comment, stop it already. Just stop.
Well, he threw me off so bad the other day because he posted on Twitter like, can't wait to have my heart crushed by this. And it was the new Star Wars book. And I was like, it's out. Well, how is it out? And it's Tuesday their time, Monday our time, and I was so thrown off. But yeah, I hope the book isn't crushing your soul too much.
Yeah. So how was everybody's winter break?
How are you?
Other than
Yeah.
You already
the
said
last
he's got
couple
flat tires.
days?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, go ahead, Jacob.
I'm good at pretending nothing's wrong. So
Wait, so you're saying that you've pretended the last 6 years on this show that nothing's been wrong?
Yeah, most of
Pretty
the
good
time,
at it.
pretending
Yeah.
that nothing's wrong.
So what you're saying is you're a pathological liar.
Basically, yeah. No, I'm good at compartmentalizing my life. Like I'm like,
joking,
look,
I'm joking.
that's shitty, but hey, you got to focus on this right now. So
Hey, there's more
Pretty good
Power
at that.
Rangers toys coming out. Things will get better.
that's very true.
my
But yes,
God.
if you didn't see the thumbnail and the title of this video, we are getting into our most anticipated movies of 2022. Are you guys used to saying 2022 yet? I'm not. Or writing 2022.
I haven't had to write it yet, which is nice.
That is the one. I did today like 2. What?
How many times are we gonna have to write over our 1 to make it
I
a
made
2?
like a squiggle around.
At least they're easy to do. It's not like there's some numbers that aren't easy to cover with the other numbers.
Yeah.
Like you can't turn an 8 into a 1 unless you do like a really thick one.
Yeah, have fun with that.
But yes, before we get to that though, we are going to get to the movie watching challenge.
Bum, bum.
And I stalled that so I could bring up the stinger right there. But yes, so we took a week off, and prior to that week, I believe Brian had reviewed a movie, and then he challenged Jake to When Harry Met Sally. So Jake,
He had
what'd you
2
think,
weeks
man?
to watch this.
I know.
I sure did. No, so look, this has been on my list for a very, very long time. It's a classic by a lot of standards. Late 80s, and it was during that Meg Ryan
Oh.
my fault. My fault.
He immediately
That
knows
can't
why
go
we
in.
paused.
That cannot go in the clip.
It was during the Meg Ryan craze, right? It's her, Billy Crystal. We also had Carrie Fisher, and the late great Carrie Fisher in there as well, in a role that I absolutely love seeing her in because it's so different to obviously Princess Leia. But look, I know that a lot of people. So it's very hard for me to watch older movies and keep in mind, okay, I'm watching this in 2021. This movie came out in 89. And the reason why I say that is because if you watch it today with the filter of, oh, it's 2021, let's just kind of, give a glance at it. You're going to look at it and be like, well, it's like every other romantic comedy that's ever been made. But it was made in 1989 when there weren't a million romantic comedies made every single year. So I have to put myself back in 1989 and remember, hey, this came before the Notebooks and the Dear Johns and in all of those movies that came out late 2000s, early 2010s, because there were so many of them. So if thinking that way, it's a great, great film. It really is. It is told a very specific way, which I thought was very smart. I love the camaraderie between Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. Their chemistry together is clearly great. I was also very surprised by the type of character Billy Crystal was playing. He was essentially playing a womanizer, is the kind of character he was playing. And it was very interesting to see him play that type of role and speak the way he was kind of talking about women and the game aspect, right? And obviously it's a very different time period. That today is extremely different to what it would be then back then. And like he said, hey, Keith's in the chat. Keith said it perfectly. And Harry Met Sally is essentially the blueprint for romantic comedies of today. It really is. It's not like the very first one or the one that really changed the game, but it took what had come before it and built upon it. And it really, relied on the talent inside the film. When you have Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan, who are two of the greats of their times, you should allow that. Oh, we're getting spammed. Woo!
Hey, famous.
Nice.
Oh, happy New Year.
Yeah. But you want to be able to allow them to do what they can do as actors. And the movie clearly does that. And it's an absolute blast. It's fun. It's adventurous. It starts off with them in college and it jumps 5 years in the future. And then it jumps another 18 years and then 4 years. Like there's all these kind of time jumps in such a short period of time. But once the movie ends up in its actual time period, you get to see the relationship formed and kind of how it all works and the funny games that are played between the two. So yeah, I did really enjoy it. It's exactly what I was expecting and hoping it to be. So much so that actually within 12 hours, I watched When Harry Met Sally, Sleepless in Seattle, and You've Got Mail for the very first time. I watched all three for the very first time, and I did it Sunday night up until like Monday at noon. So I went through the full Meg Ryan just list, at least a couple, because I enjoyed it so much and I wanted to see more of what she was capable of in those other films. So yeah, absolute win. Exactly what I was hoping for.
Okay, the question is, did you watch it with Gabby? Because that was the whole point of why I picked it.
No.
Of course.
Dang, I asked Jake before, like, okay, we're reviewing You've Got Mail, right? And Jake was like, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's When Harry Met Sally. So that's funny because you actually did watch You've Got Mail.
I did actually
also.
watch it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's the first time I watched all, and I've had them on my list forever. But they're all available on HBO Max, so I just did play.
Oh wow,
Best app.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know about that, but we'll see.
No, it's not.
And they're pretty short, right? They're not like over 2 hours.
I think I think Sleepless in Seattle, if I'm not mistaken, is 2 hours because I had no, and this is going in a different movie, but I had no idea that Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks literally aren't together till the very end of the movie, like in a scene together till the very end of the movie. Wow. It's different kinds of contacts throughout the entire film. But yeah, that one's about 2 hours. The rest of them kind of range around the same, but yeah, nothing over 2 hours. So
no, hearing you talk about When Harry Met Sally makes me want to watch. I've never seen it either. So
Billy Crystal
makes me want to watch it.
He's great, and I don't see him in a lot. He obviously voiced Mike Wazowski. And so yeah, he's great. He's great. It makes me want to go back and watch more of him because he looks so flipping young. Looks so young.
I wonder how old he was.
So, and
All
Chuck,
right,
I will
Jake.
neither confirm nor deny.
Who did you challenge, or who are you going to challenge?
So I only had a few options. I had Keith hasn't been challenged in a long time, but and I know he's in the chat. He's going to be going through a bunch of stuff. I'm sure a movie would have been a little bit of a nice little break for him, but I decided to go a different way on this one. I'm going with my gentleman above me, Mr. Gio Ramos, this week. Whoa!
Sorry, no.
Whoa!
I'll explain why after. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I
can
retract
change it right now.
He's so he's so bad.
Yeah.
I can change it right now.
No. What you got?
I got a movie that I think you're really, really going to enjoy. A movie that I'm absolutely shocked that you have never seen.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you know what this line is from, but can you remember the 12th of November? I'm challenging you to V for Vendetta is what I'm challenging.
Oh, I thought you were doing like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh my God. I am shocked that you have not seen V for Vendetta, and that's exactly what I'm going to be challenging you to this week. Enjoy this Hugo Weaving.
Wait,
gold.
Isn't it the 5th of November?
5th of November, sorry. Whatever.
I was like, wait a minute.
Same thing.
This seems like a Geo movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't seen it. It's been on TV a couple of times back in the day, and I remember like seeing parts of it, but I've never actually fully seen it. Is this directed by the Wachowskis? Because I hear different things.
No,
they wrote it.
James
James McTiernan.
Oh, Tiernan. Oh.
Do you know what other movie he did that's brilliant?
What?
If I click on this, it will tell me.
It's nothing like V for Vendetta, but he did a little movie called Predator.
What, you talking about John McTiernan?
John McTiernan.
No, it says James.
Hold up, wait a minute.
It's like James
McTiernan.
McTeague.
I'm sorry.
It's James.
Sorry. Is it James McTiernan? I thought it was John McTiernan.
James McTeague.
James McTeague. I was like, McTiernan didn't direct this. No way.
But Gio, the Wachowskis adapted it from the
Sorry.
graphic novel, though.
Sorry, I'm all over the place, guys. My bad. My bad.
Oh, okay. Hell
Isn't this technically a DC graphic novel?
It's a graphic novel adaptation.
But isn't it a DC one?
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
I believe so.
Hold on.
I think it's a company
Yeah,
that
DC Comics.
affiliated.
Yep. It's a limited series.
Okay.
Tim.
Yeah, but it's one of those ones that like
Yeah,
doesn't
I should
exist
start
in,
over. I'm telling
in
you,
the
if you missed
Justice
the
League
beginning,
world or anything,
I
right?
explained that I am all over the place tonight, so I apologize.
Hey.
Gio, I've even seen this and I thought it was really good. You're gonna be like ready to act.
Yeah,
like
I'm very
people in the
shocked.
movie.
I'm very shocked that Gio has never seen this. This is
This
like
is
Jacob
one
said,
of
this is a Gio movie. 100% a Gio movie.
One of the ones that I
Oh.
missed. Man.
He's an Aussie. That
And I
was
wasn't
okay.
even saying because I didn't even know it was a DC comic. I just the tone of the movie, the style of the movie seems like something Gio would be into.
It's pretty good, Gio. Not gonna lie, and you're gonna
Yeah,
it's right up your alley. Gordon, you're actually not kind of wrong. It is kind of Watchmen-y feel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right. No, I'm down for that. No, but
good choice.
the reason why I reacted the way I did was because I was going to take this whole week to watch movies that I missed this past year for our next episode, which I'm not plugging right now, but but
You
I'll
have
make
plenty
the
of time. It's one movie.
Yeah, right, man. You know how long Dune is?
Gio, this is gonna be another Apocaflix now. Apocalypse Now, where you go into it, oh yeah, okay, and then come back. This is the best movie I've ever like that. I can already
Come
tell.
back all amped and
Yeah.
hyped and
You're gonna be like,
whatnot.
screw these other 2021 movies.
Okay.
All right, well,
Well,
there you
V
go.
for Vendetta.
Gio is going to watch V for Vendetta, and we will get his thoughts on that.
Tim
next
Franco,
week.
you're absolutely right. That's what I was thinking of.
B for Vendetta.
That's what I was thinking of.
It's on
Tim.
November 12th.
See, Tim and I are on the same wavelength. Same wavelength. Yep.
So
Star
I would,
Predator.
yeah, I wouldn't have got the quote right either, to be honest. But yes, so we are going
Well,
to talk
it's the same thing.
2022 movies, our most anticipated, but we're not just going to give you a boring list of our movies. We're going to have a little fun with this. And to explain what we're going to do, I'm going to hand it over to Brian. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
To Jake.
whoa, hey, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like in my head going, da, 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 da. Wait, what?
So the way this is going to work is we're just going to go through our list very quickly, our personal list, the movies that we have ranked where we're not going to take any time explaining why, because we're going to talk about the movies as we do a tier ranking. We are going to be tier ranking our 25 most anticipated movies of 2022. And the 25 we got all come from the lists that we made. So the 25 that we're going to be ranking are all on our list in some capacity. We did a top 10 plus 5 for the 5 honorable mentions. So we'll be quickly reading off 15 of them. And it equaled up to 25 on our list that we'll be ranking in order from 25 to 1. And we'll come up with essentially a consensus list for Apocaflix going into the year. Consensus. Yeah. So Jacob, I'll allow you to kind of pinpoint who wants to go where and who wants to read their list. But again, no explanations. Just give them straight your top 15 from 15 to 1, and then we'll get straight into the tier ranking.
Awesome. Do we want to address this super chat real quick?
Why don't you go ahead and read it, Jacob?
Mr. Jones.
Yeah. So Johnny Quest, thank you, Johnny. Really
Thanks,
appreciate
bro.
it.
Appreciate you.
Sends in a super chat. And he says, looking forward to seeing where Argyle ranks on your guys' lists. All-star cast with Henry Cavill and Dua Lipa and the return of Kevin Moms. Do you guys have a worst film of 2021?
Yes.
Yeah, Don't Look Up.
Oh,
Rip.
I haven't
Worst-
seen it yet.
Don't Look
Worse
Up
than-
is awful.
Worse than F9?
Yes.
Worse than Mother.
Well, Mother was like 3 years ago, so.
So I'm asking you. worse
My
than
my
Mother.
hands down worst film is Space Jam: A New Legacy. It's
Okay,
God-awful
maybe that's a worse
trash.
film. Okay, that might be a
that
worse
movie's pretty bad.
It is trash.
All
Not
right,
that
Jacob,
bad.
who do you want to make go first to read their lists?
No, and by the way, Johnny, I don't have Argyle on my list, but it does look interesting.
Fuck. There's so many movies.
There's
I
so
missed.
many movies.
I'm going to be completely honest. This is the first time I've ever heard about this.
And
movie.
look, we're probably going to mention this a bunch of times. There's so many movies to choose from, hard to narrow it down. And obviously that has a lot to do with movies getting pushed back the last couple of years.
Well,
so
that
a
and-
lot of
and we
stuff's
also-
coming out in 2022.
We also don't know types of indie movies or films get announced later in
Exactly.
the year. And so this is just going off of what we know right now.
Exactly. So I'll go ahead and start with you first, Gio.
Oh, little
Almost
trickery.
went this
Whoa.
way. Who's over here?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody
No,
else.
you had it right the first
Gio
time.
Ramos. I'm going to have you go first, man. Give us your list.
So this is top 15 or top 10?
Just go 15. Read them all.
Okay, from 15 going to number 1. I have Wakanda Forever, Sonic 2, Thor: Love and Thunder, Aquaman and Lost Kingdom, Lightyear, and then top 10, Jurassic World Dominion, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, Ambulance, Mission Impossible 7, The Flash, Top Gun Maverick, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, Black Adam, Avatar 2, and The Batman.
Nice, nice. Jake Berlin.
From 15 on, I have Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Jurassic World Dominion at 14, Lightyear at 13, Black Panther Forever at 12, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 at 11. Going into my top 10, I have Creed 3. I have number 9, The Gray Man, which is the Russo brothers directed film.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, Thor: Love and Thunder. Number 7, Knives Out 2. Number 6, The Northman. Number 5, Babylon. Number 4, Mission Impossible 7. Number 3, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Number 2, The Batman. And number 1, Top Gun Maverick, baby. Let's go.
Wow. Okay. I know we can't discuss these, but
Somebody called
interesting.
it in the chat.
Brian, let's go with yours, man.
It's so funny hearing you guys have like sophisticated movies, and mine is like a 10-year-old
Well,
child.
we don't know yet. Maybe all your movies are sophisticated. Who knows?
15, I have the stop it. 15, I have the Northman. 14, Aquaman 2. 13, Jurassic World Dominion. What is that? 12, Black Adam. 11, Jackass Forever. 10, Secrets of Dumbledore. 9 is Nope. 8 is Mission Impossible 7. 7 is Black Panther 2. 6 is Lightyear. 5 is Batman. 4 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. 3 is Top Gun. 2 is Thor. 1 is Doctor Strange.
Nice. Chugging soda over there, Gio?
Now that means he's getting more.
Oh, I forgot. He's getting a refill. Okay, well, I guess he's gonna miss my list. All right, so from 15 up, I have Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, Jordan Peele's Nope, Babylon, Halloween Ends, The Secret of Dumbledore, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom at number 10, Black Panther Wakanda Forever at number 9, Knives Out 2, Don't Worry, Darling, The Flash, Mission Impossible 7 at number 5, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Killers of the Flower Moon, and number 1 is The Batman.
Yeah, Keith, I didn't even put it on mine because I have no confidence that movie's even coming out this year. No confidence.
Which movie is that, Brian?
Avatar?
Oh, I mean,
It's supposed to be like the last week of December.
For me, it just doesn't make my list.
Yeah, it just doesn't make my list. I'm not
At
excited
all.
for it. So
At all.
whatever. Whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
I cannot. Jackass is on my list.
Jake, do
I
you want to
cannot
share
wait.
Keith's list real quick?
oh
Or
yeah,
if you
yeah,
have
yeah,
it, yeah.
Here, yeah, I'll go and read that off. I do have Keith's list.
Even though Keith said he forgot Avatar 2. So
Well, that's too bad.
That's,
Keith.
that's okay, Keith. That's okay. You meant to.
Actually, you know what, Keith? I'll give it to you because you actually have a movie that got delayed until 2023. Whoop-ah. So I'll give it to you.
Oh, so take that out.
15-1. We have Sonic 2. We have Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore. Black Adam. Nope. Avatar 2. Then number 10, we have Lightyear. 9, Creed 3. 8, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. 7, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. 6, Thor, Love and Thunder. 5, Mission Impossible 7. 4, Knives Out 2. 3, The Flash. 2, The Batman. And 1, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1.
I don't
Yeah,
hate
but he
it.
loves Spider-Man into the
does.
Spider-Verse
He does.
so much. So
I don't hate
don't,
that either.
I'm
Rachel,
not surprised.
Rachel, I don't blame you for not wanting to watch Jackass. It's the only time I've ever almost thrown up in a movie theater.
And you want to go back and watch this one.
I literally I cannot tell you the excitement I have to see this movie again in theaters for the fact of like being with my friends and just them laughing their butts off.
Wait, Jake, was that on yours?
No.
Oh, but I see you getting hyped for it when the trailer comes on in the movie theater.
Yeah, I die when they bring the bear in.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
All right, gentlemen, we ready to do this?
Hey, it's me.
Jacob, your number one movie, The Batman?
You don't get to know because you left right before my list. So
I wanted to be here.
Okay, so
No.
full disclosure, I did forget one, so I added it late. So there's 26 movies.
What?
I forgot Avatar just because I think my conscience told me to forget
Well,
it. So
Everyone should forget.
Oh, I'm
and I
gonna
just
remember
I
this.
added it to the list. I added
I'm
it.
gonna
to the
remember
list.
this. Okay.
All right, so the way we're going to do this is we're just going to go in order that they are, and we'll place them where we see fit, and then we'll shuffle things as we get more on there. Let's start with Ambulance, which is the first one there. The Michael Bay directed film with Jake Gyllenhaal. And oh my God, why am I forgetting his name?
Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen, thank you. Where are we placing this, gentlemen? What are we thinking? Jacob, Brian, how do you feel about this film?
And Isaac Gonzalez.
Say it again.
So
Green.
And Isaac Gonzalez.
yeah, I think it's not on mine or Brian's list, right? Is it on
It's
your
not
list?
on my
Jake?
list either. It's just on
Oh,
Gina's.
okay. So the only thing that excites me about this
You go
movie.
first.
Wait, is this the one with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the only reason that interests me is Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow.
But other than that, I don't know.
I could go without ever seeing another Michael Bay movie after Transformers.
Whoa!
Did you watch Benghazi? The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi? Brian?
13 hours.
Does that sound like a movie I would go and see?
I would put this in the green tier personally.
Yeah, I mean
Just
it's only
because
on
it's
one
not
of our
on
lists, right?
Yeah.
I would go 16 to 20 because there are some movies that we literally haven't seen a thing and we're basing it off of just the title and the people involved. With
Okay,
this
so how about
movie-
this? Let's put this in 16 to 20 and then we'll see where it ends up.
Sure.
Sure, it could be 20 in 16 to 20.
Well, it could also get moved down depending on how the other movies go. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. James Wan returning, one of the most successful DC solo projects ever.
I, for now, have no problem putting it 11 to 15.
Yeah, I was going to say
I'd
the
agree.
same thing. I mean,
Yeah, that's a good spot. I have it at 10. So
it's going to be an adventure
Do we-
with. I'm sorry.
is
go ahead.
Patrick Wilson returning for?
Yes.
Do we know?
Yeah,
Oh,
you didn't
hell
see
yeah.
his ripped photo that he was.
That's my boy.
Dude, he's teaming up with Aquaman.
So help me God, if Pitbull plays a song in this movie, I will get up and walk out.
All right, next up is
God,
next up is Babylon, which is the Damien Chazelle film that stars Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie.
So I don't know what this is.
So there's no synopsis for the film, but it has Margot Robbie, it has Brad Pitt, it has Emma Stone, Tobey Maguire, Samara Weaving, Meryl Streep.
It has Margot Robbie and Samara Weaving. Do they play
Yup.
sisters in the movie?
And
Dude, they do?
I don't know if I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think they do. No. Emma Stone and Margot Robbie play sisters.
Oh, okay.
I think. No, that's wrong. I don't think Emma Stone is in it anymore. Actually, she might have been, but she might have dropped out.
I'm like, I think Jake and I are the only ones who have it on our lists. I mean, I have it at 13.
This is top 10 for me personally.
Yeah, so it's
top 10 for you just because of the cast.
No, Damien
director.
Chazelle is an absolute no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
So,
What is he
La La
done?
Land.
La La Land,
First
First
Man.
Man, Whiplash,
Yeah.
like
No,
no-brainer.
I think I'm aiming for 11 through 15, to be honest, just because, like, I know Jake and I are excited about it. I don't know if
it's
two guys
11,
are.
15, I think it's high in that category. Personally,
Yeah,
I think it's
I
like
mean,
11.
Did Keith have it on his list or no?
No.
There's literally nothing information-wise about this movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there are quite a few of these movies that we just
Wait a second. So you're telling me, Gio, you're telling me if Zack Snyder had a movie coming out that just had a title and a cast and you knew nothing about it, you wouldn't be excited for it?
Oh, you mean like Rebel Moon?
Like there's an actual idea for that movie. I'm saying if Zack Snyder was attached to a movie that came out in 2022 and it just had a title and a cast, you wouldn't have it ranked in your top whatever?
In my personal top 10, yeah, but this is a
He's
consensus.
absolutely got you there.
That's exactly my point. Thank you.
No, sometimes all I need is the director to be.
That's
honest.
what I'm saying. It shouldn't matter.
Eh.
Okay,
Like,
well,
yeah.
I have no problem putting. I'm gonna watch the movie. It's put it in the top 10. I have no problem with that.
No, I don't need to do top 10, but oh my god, why
I'll
is
put
it
it below Aquaman.
Yeah, I think that's the argument we're gonna have to.
So below or ahead?
We could put them in and then argue where at the end, if you want.
Thank you, Dom. Thank you.
Okay, what does Toby
Top 10.
Maguire produced?
Top 10. Thank
How do
you.
you know it's not
Anyway, we'll
good
see
or
where that
bad?
ends up. We'll put it there for now. It could end up being shifted. All right, Black Adam. I didn't have this on my top 15 personally.
Jake, it doesn't get wide released till 2023.
Okay, wide release.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry. It's being released in 2022 for the Oscars in December, like every other campaign does, and then it'll be released in January. This is a 2022 movie. Plus, Andy's in Australia, so whatever. Okay, Black Adam.
Honestly, for me, where did I put it online?
I'm gonna go top 10 because people said this movie would never happen, and from what we've seen so far, I mean, it's a short clip, but Black Adam frying somebody to death. That's all I need. And then you got the Justice Society, Pierce Brosnan. I mean, if this is Dwayne Johnson, like not so family friendly, it's going to be great. And that's what I'm hoping for. I don't want Dwayne Johnson from Jumanji or The Game Plan or anything like that. So
he has to be a villain. He has to be a villain. There's no. You can't make Black Adam. You can't make him like Venom, where he's likable because he's Dwayne Johnson. I'm sorry, you have to be able to not like Black Adam because he's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. So I'm really nervous that that's not going to happen because it's Dwayne Johnson in the lead role. I know that the Justice Society is in the movie. I get that, but I really hope that it is as not like as violent, but is as aggressive and as serious as it should be, even with him in the role. Because typically he plays heroes. He plays the good guys.
Right.
And it's hard to be able to transition from a good guy to a bad guy. We've seen it very few times. And so it does make me a little hesitant, but I'm not going to fight wherever you guys want to put it because I didn't have it on my list.
It's not on my top 15, but it was, I mean, I didn't make anything past that, but like it was right there on the cusp. Like I almost put it at 15th spot. So, I mean, I'm okay 11 through 15. I mean, are a lot of movies going to end up in that area? Maybe.
Yeah, I think once we get further in the list, we'll start moving some.
Yeah.
So 11.
So I'm fine with 11 to 15 for now.
You want to put it above Babylon?
I mean, it doesn't really matter the order right now.
Yeah.
Brian, was it
Black
on your
Panther,
list?
Yeah, it was number 12 online.
Okay.
Hey,
Black
Brian.
Panther, Wakanda Forever. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Brian, did you have it in your top 10?
I had it like very low, like in the top 10. Yeah.
So Keith
I
had
have
it
it
at
at
8
9.
as well. I think we all had it on our list. There were 3 top 10 markers, and then Gio and I were towards the back a little bit. But that's
so 6 through 10 makes sense, right?
I would say so for now.
Yeah. It's definitely not 1 through 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it might end up getting shifted around as well. So for now, I
Right.
think we can probably put
That's
it. Gio,
fair,
you got any
yeah.
thoughts? Gio, you got any thoughts?
I'd put it 15 to 20 for now. If there are a lot of questions with this movie, especially with the behind the scenes, and I think that release date's going to get pushed back again. Just my opinion. It's just the amount of uncertainty. You know, we know Marvel's going to make a good movie. That's going to happen. That's nobody's saying they're not, but as of right now, anticipated is not the word. I mean, it's not the only word I would use for this movie. So
If I'm putting it in 6 to 10, it's low on the 6 to 10. I'll say that for me.
Jacob, any final thoughts?
Yeah, Gio, was it on your list?
yeah, I had it at number 15. I mean, once we get a
Okay.
first trailer, everything will. But they're not even done shooting the movie
So
right
all
now.
of us have low top 10. Gio has it in his 15th
I have it
spot.
outside my top 10 as well.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah.
I think,
I
unfortunately,
think just so we don't stack
11
another
through
movie
15.
in 11 through 15, which it could end up dropping, put it in 6 through 10, but it's probably going to get shipped down
Okay, we'll start there.
just to put it in a different
We'll
spot.
Hey,
stop
can we
there.
start Black Adam in 1 through 5?
No. All right, Creed 3, directed by Michael B. Jordan, co-starring Jonathan Majors as his foil this time. Gentlemen, come on.
I'm fine with this being 16 to 20.
Wow, really?
It
I
wasn't
would
even
go.
out.
Well, Stallone's not going to be in this movie, so
Nope. You don't
Michael
need
B.
him.
Jordan
You don't
could-
need him as to move the franchise along, though.
no, you don't. But I mean, he is such like a foundation for the first two movies, and I'm not saying this movie's not going to be good. You know,
I mean, look, I could very much get outruled. I won't like it, but I could get outruled here. So
what
that's
are
the
you
point of
thinking?
this. That's the point of this. Keith and I both had it at number 10. So
I mean,
So
you
just
could
to
put it
be
at
clear,
number
Jake,
10
every
for now.
single movie that was mentioned on all of our lists is in here.
yes.
Is that, yeah? Interesting. Okay. No,
Why?
because I
Is there
don't.
something I missed?
No. I'm just asking.
okay.
Because I think I'm the only one who had Halloween Ends on my list.
You
Yes,
better
correct.
not be a Clever Lang's
correct.
son.
And I honestly, if you saw me, I regret having it on my list, but it has to be on my list. But Creed 3, it was another one on the cusp for me. So like, I'm okay 16 through 20. I'm also okay 21 through 26.
Whoa! I'm not going that low. I will fight
But
for that. It won't be
honestly,
that low. I will
any
be okay.
mo- look, there's gonna be movies in 21 to 26. It's not a diss on them.
No, I agree. I'm
Yeah.
okay with 16 to 20, but as long as it's ahead of an ambulance movie.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it more than Ambulance for sure.
Absolutely.
100%.
All right. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Top tier.
It has to be, right? It's in. I think it's in all of our top 5.
Gio?
except
Not
Gio's.
Geo.
Not Geo's, but or Keith's as well. Keith is
Where
like
do I have it? I think I have it at number.
Keith has it at number 7.
I have it
Oh
at
my
number
God.
9.
You guys are insane.
I have
I
it
have
at
it
2.
at 4.
This is an Avengers movie.
I wouldn't go that far, but you know.
It's the
I mean,
very least Civil War level.
You
I think
have
we just are Civil
two
War.
Avengers in a movie. Like,
You're gonna have way more people than you.
Is
think
everyone
there
comfortable putting it
Yes.
there for now?
yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely.
It
I
might
think
get
with
bumped
this
out,
movie-
but I'm.
Okay.
We can start there.
The thing people are mostly focused on with that movie are who's going to appear, you know, as opposed to
Was that not the thing we cared about in Spider-Man?
that was the only thing I cared about in Spider-Man. I
Exactly.
wasn't
I'm-
saying like that's
I'm focused on Wanda going batshit crazy.
Me too.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too,
That's
Jacob.
what
You
I'm.
and I are on the
That's
same
what
page,
I'm
buddy.
excited about.
Same page, buddy.
Yep.
Okay, so don't worry, darling. The only person to have it on the list was Jacob, but I will say it just missed my cut. I had it like it was one of the last ones I took out of the top 15. But with that, it's probably going to be low just because
Yeah,
of that factor.
I'm okay with this. I just want to show it some love because I loved Booksmart, which Olivia Wilde directed, and this is her follow-up,
I'm
and
looking
it
forward
stars
to it too.
Florence Pugh. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
why.
well, that's why Jacob put it in.
But
this.
yeah, I'm totally okay 21 through 26.
Okay.
Totally okay with that.
Okay. It has a really good cast, and it's based on an incredibly good story.
Harry
apparently.
Styles.
Yeah, Harry Styles is the code lead. All right. Fantastic Beasts and the Secret of Dumbledore, number 26, right? 26?
I
21 through
honestly have
26.
no problem putting it into the 16 and to 20 and it being that low.
You know what's funny?
think it's
I had
21
it at I have it at 11.
Wow.
But because I don't know, like I'm definitely not a Potterhead, but I'm just
I'm
like
trying-
I love this world.
So do I. It was my number 10, but I'm trying to barter with these two.
No, I agree. I don't think it even belongs. Just the way, I think we're the only two who have it. Did Keith have it?
Keith, I'm sure, has it. His family's a
Keith had it at number 14.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna do this real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna do this.
So
Um,
you're
I'm
at
okay with
125.
either of the last two tiers. I have no qualms with that
No.
personally.
Let's change the colors of these. Because green should be top, duh. And red should be bottom. So
This tier ranking makes these conversations so much more interesting. Instead of this is my list.
Damn
This
right
is
it
my
does.
list.
There we go. Let's change those ratings a little bit. Okay. I mean, personally, for me, I'd put it 21 through 26. That's just me.
Same.
Just
I'm
know,
okay with
when
that.
one of your movies comes, I'm coming for you.
Hey, Brian, okay. First of all, you're the one who's been advocating, let's put it on the board and then it can be changed. And then you come after me for wanting to put a movie on the
For
board.
putting it in the lowest, there's different.
Okay, hey, Jake, put it in like 6 through 10 and let's see where it happens.
No, I don't put it at 6 through 10. Absolutely not.
Okay,
No, I think that's fair. Back end of 16 through 20. I think
So
that's
do
fair.
I.
Yeah.
Well, it just didn't get dropped. That's okay. All right. Halloween ends number 5.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the only one who has it on my list, but I'll say again, it's my favorite horror franchise. I'm hoping they make a good one, but probably not because I shot them back to back and it's already coming out this year. So whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw the ending.
Before,
too,
after.
Halloween Kills.
Okay, Gio and Brian, real quick. Would you be looking forward to Don't Worry, Darling more or Halloween Ends?
Don't worry, darling. Because
Don't worry, darling. I'm done with Halloween.
Jacob?
Don't worry, darling, obviously.
Okay. I just got to check, man.
Yeah, he said obviously.
Obviously. Florence Pugh's in it.
All right, Jackass Forever.
26.
No!
I'm excited for this. But out of these movies, I would much rather see the other movies first, personally.
It's so funny to me that you're saying this because you were the one that freaks out the most when with the
I love the trailer. I love the trailer, but when I think of a movie, that's not what I think of when I want to see and anticipate it on a movie. That's why. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, there's.
Got 6 through 10.
We'll
Listen,
see.
I'm not going to argue because I know this isn't getting higher than red because you guys are a-holes. So you can put it in that one.
Jacob hasn't spoken yet.
I have no comment.
Whoa, you can't throw the no comment card.
Okay. This would be the last movie I'd see out of all the movies on our list.
I cannot wait till we get to you guys.
I mean, actually, I'll see this and then Avatar 2, I guess. I'm sorry.
Oh, you better wait till we get to Avatar. I'm gonna.
My god, I had to. I'm sorry.
Our Jurassic World Dominion.
This is like the Avengers of Jurassic World. You got the old cast with the new cast. You got dinosaurs out in the real world. We've been wanting to see that for a while. I have no problem putting it 11 through 15. I mean, just
I think 11 through 15 is fine.
The ensemble.
Thank you, RD.
I think 11 through 15 was a good number.
The director of Jurassic World is returning, right?
Colin Trevorrow.
Yeah, this didn't make my list, but I'm looking forward to it.
Gio, let me ask you this. Is it before or after Aquaman?
I'd say before, mainly because of the ensemble and the premise of dinosaurs in the real world and how society and maybe the military will react to that kind of stuff, weaponizing dinosaurs and stuff. I'm so fascinated by it. If you guys have seen the short movies online, I think they call it like the pre something. There was like short films. It looks promising. I'm telling you guys. And if anything, it'll be a amazing experience in theaters. So
I hope so. I would love to get a really, really good Jurassic, because I did not enjoy the last movie at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually really liked Jurassic World like a lot.
Right. I'm with you. I thought
it gets back to that.
I thought Colin Trevorrow and Chris Pratt made that movie, Jurassic World. And some of the
I'll say
stuff that they
this.
did with the park. But yeah,
I'll say this: when I ranked it, I completely forgot the original cast is going to be in it.
Yeah, and it's also
Yeah.
kind of it's the concept we've been wanting to see for like 2 years or 2 decades, right? Of well, we've gone to the dinosaurs world. What happens if they came to
Well,
ours?
I mean, they did
You
come
know?
to San Diego.
No, one came to San Diego. Just the T-Rex. This is like literally every dinosaur.
By the way, I'm not arguing this. You can put it in that category.
Yeah.
Didn't
So
they go to New York in Jurassic Park 3 or something? But that's not in continuity
San
with this
Diego.
movie. Oh, is
No.
it San Diego? Oh,
Guys,
Diego
okay.
and 2.
hold on a
and Lost
second.
World.
I
The
don't
Lost
know.
World, the second one was San Diego. Jurassic Park
Yeah.
3, they were on a different island.
Mm.
You all
Yeah,
need to
they're
know
on-
that.
Okay.
That's
I
what
don't know.
said.
I'm not a Jurassic Park expert.
They're on. There's two. There's Isla Sorna and Isla Nublar. I think
Nublar.
there's
Mm.
two.
Yeah.
They went to Nublar in Jurassic 3.
Yeah.
All right, so 11:15 right before Aquaman.
For now, we'll
Okay.
see.
Fair enough. All right, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Actually,
Jacob
wow.
was the only one to have it on his list, which is
I
shocking
forgot
because it's
this
a
movie was-
Scorsese film. with
Keith
Leo.
must have forgot about it. Come on, Keith.
Don't
I mean-
make excuses. Hey, the list is the list, Jacob.
I mean, this is my number 2 most anticipated movie. I mean, I know it's not
That
going to get
is
in there, but
last.
it should be 1 through 5 for me. But
I don't think it's last.
look, it's Scorsese and DiCaprio. What was the last time we got them?
I
Wolf of
would
Wall Street.
rather-
Everybody
Jacob
freaking
and
loved
Robert
that
De
movie.
Niro. And Robert
Yeah,
De Niro.
and Robert De Niro.
And
Oh, I'm
Brendan
sorry.
Fraser. Brendan Fraser.
How great was The Irishman? That doesn't make any difference. Like,
I mean, Brian's not wrong.
if you had to put that movie with those names in front of Jackass for me, I'm taking Jackass every single day.
And that's
Well,
fine.
yes, Brian, that's
okay,
you,
but
though.
That's
Look,
that's
this
your
is a
opinion.
different-
It's all
this is-
subjective.
a different kind of movie. It's
You
based
guys
on a
are
novel,
right.
and it's
I'm coming
very
for you.
intriguing. Like the concept of this movie is way more. Yeah,
It's in the red.
I don't know.
I would go 6 through 10 for now.
Oh,
I forgot
I
this
will
movie.
leave if this movie gets higher than the orange.
I'm going 11 to 15 personally.
Oh my god.
How many movies can we stack in 11 to 15 though? I mean,
But things are going to get shifted around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so what's wrong with putting it in 6 through 10 right now? Like, let's see what happens. Like, no, this isn't final.
We had one person put it on a list, and it's going to be 6 through 10.
I forgot it was on. I forgot. Okay, so
One person puts it, and it gets to go up to the second highest ranking. That makes 0 sense.
Jacob,
Well,
what are
You got to
ahead.
look at it like if Jake actually made a consensus list, my number 2 would pull it up a lot.
I mean, he
So-
is
It does
right.
not pull it up 4 tiers.
No. I'm not saying 1 through 5 or 6 through 10 necessarily, but it's man.
just put it in. Okay, put it in 11 to 15 so we can move on. Let's.
Where at in 11 to 15?
The very effing
I
bottom.
don't care.
Jacob?
Brian, did I diss one of your movies or something?
No, it's
like
the fact that you guys are putting a one-voted movie in the top 10.
But that's
One
not
person.
that's not the point of the tier though. Is we're not like we're taking in our list, but we're also having discussions about where we would actually place them.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm
why we're not
fine
doing a
with it.
point system. That's why this is exactly why I didn't want to do a point system so we can discuss it.
Do
Put it
makes
before.
0 sense, though.
Put it before Babylon. Or after. I don't. For now, this is not final.
yeah.
Knives Out 2.
I can't believe I forgot this movie.
So I had it at number 8. Did anybody else have it on their list?
Keith had it at number 4.
Oh,
and
damn.
I had it at number 7.
I probably would have had it in my top 5.
I mean, by all that logic, it has to go in through 6 through 10 for
Look,
now,
I'm
right?
just-
I would agree.
that first movie was. I think that was my number 1 movie of
Incredible.
2018. Like I love that movie. Love it.
Brian.
I mean, I didn't put it on my list, but I mean, logically, the 4 of you all have it super high, so it should be high.
Where would you have it though if it were on your list?
Me, probably
In your top 25.
You didn't
where
like
would
the
it be?
first one?
No, I did. It's just for me, it's not something I'd like watch over and over again. I'm excited to see it, So I'd probably put it high in the 11 through 15. So I have no problem putting it in the 6 through 10. I actually completely forgot about this movie. So that's why I'm kind of okay with it.
Dave Bautista, hell yeah.
All right. Our first animated movie of the bunch, we have Lightyear. Lightyear. I had it at either 13 or 14, but that's no discount to it. I'm so excited for this movie. So
Same.
I'm honestly happy wherever this movie ends up.
I mean, I had it.
Keith had it at 10.
I had it at 6. So I'm fine with it in yellow, high orange.
Jacob?
whatever.
I mean, it's not on my list, so I mean, in my opinion, it would be an orange. 16 through 20.
Really?
But that's
I'd go
back end of 6 through 10 personally for now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd go
back
6
end
through
of-
10. I
Back
mean,
end of that high end of 11 through 15.
It'll probably end up being pushed, but we're gonna have to shake out a lot of things once we put them
Mhm.
all on the board. Mission Impossible 7, one of the first 2 tiers, no brainer.
put it at
I
number
have it at
7.
number 5.
Put it at number 7.
I have it in 6 through 10 on mine.
So I'd say front end of 6 through 10.
Don't put
Yeah.
it before Knives Out.
Really? Okay, now we're gonna have to discuss this one.
No, I
I-
100%
Jake.
put it before Knives Out.
So do I.
What?
So do I.
You're telling me? Oh, okay. No, okay. No,
No,
I
go
mean
ahead.
it's fine. It don't matter. Okay, that's fine. That's
Dude,
that's
do you
fine.
not? It was my number 2 movie. The last one was my number 2.
It was my number 1 movie
year.
of the year, beat Avengers
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Fallout is freaking incredible.
It
Like,
is.
and why wouldn't I be just like even like I like Fallout more than I like Knives Out.
Well, no.
the so,
The
like,
problem is
Why wouldn't I
that
be looking forward to this more?
I don't know. I just feel like we've been waiting for, and it's not the movie's fault. It's just the same thing that we could say about last year. With Black Widow or Eternals. The longer we wait for this movie, doesn't mean we're not going to watch it. We're just talking about what's the most anticipated. We've been waiting for this movie for a minute. It's just
Well, the chat definitely agrees with us. It's like a lot of them are saying top 5, which is
I
not
would-
number 3.
I wouldn't be mad at it if it sat at like 6.
Agreed. All right. Nope, which is Jordan Peele's next film. I did not have this on my list, and neither Keith had it at number 12.
I have it at 14. Keith had it at 12. Brian, where'd you have it?
I think I had it at 10.
Oh, damn.
Chuck, you're wrong. By the way.
Okay. I mean, by that logic, the bottom 3 movies are only on one person's list, right? So I think it should go
I actually had it at 9.
after Secrets of Dumbledore, maybe,
Gio,
or
where were
higher.
you?
I didn't have it on my list. When you sent that link, I didn't see it on there, but maybe I overlooked it or something. But if I did have it on my list, right now I'd put it at somewhere in 16 through 20. But
I would put it
Yeah.
at the very front end of 16 to 20.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
same, yeah.
But again, it could end up being shifted. This could end up making the 11-15 mark.
Well,
Just
it's another one where we don't really know anything, right? It's just director.
Going off of just-
Cloud
poster
that
at
looks
the
like a
moment.
balloon.
yeah,
Cloud
that's the official poster too. It's a giant cloud.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, Sonic 2. I'm actually really excited for this movie. It's just not on my list.
I put it.
Same.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say low end of 16 to 20, high on 21 through 26. Not that I'm not excited for it, but there's just more movies that I'm excited for.
Keith has it at 15, so it's actually on his list, which I think would. But then again,
I
Is
have
it
it on
on
the-
anybody else's list?
Yeah, I have it at number 14.
Okay, so then
Okay.
by that logic, it would put it before the 3 in the red tier.
For me, I put it at 27. It's not.
I think we put it. Not that I would do this personally, but right above "Don't Worry, Darling," I would
Yeah.
say.
I think.
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean-
right there is good.
Look, you got Jim Carrey, who is like at his vintage form. You have Knuckles, who is my second favorite character after Shadow in the games, and
Ooh, we got a Sonic
that-
expert here.
that first movie was so much fun. You can't lie.
I
You had so much
think
fun
the
watching-
first one's one of the best video game movies ever made. Personally.
Right,
It is
I
so
agree.
much fun.
It's
Oh,
it's
easily,
really
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
All right. Now,
Slap it into the top tier. The next 2.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part
Top
1. This is Keith's number 1.
Yeah.
And it made
we
all
have-
of our lists, right?
We have to decide on if it's before or after Doctor Strange. I will just say this. It wasn't in my top 10. It was number 11. So I don't know if that.
Well, it's number 15 for me.
I had
Okay.
number 4.
I have it
Okay.
at number 4 also.
Where was Doctor Strange in all of our top 10?
Doctor Strange is my number 1.
Okay, so I think we put it after Doctor Strange.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
The Batman.
It'll win an Oscar before Doctor Strange.
Batman's my number 2 movie of the year.
Batman's my number 1.
Batman's my number 5.
Okay, this one's ahead of Doctor
One.
Strange.
Yeah.
Really?
So sick.
Yeah, Keith had it at number 2. That's like a no-brainer. That might be if we did point system.
Say everyone's number again.
Keith is at number 2, Jacob's
Uh-huh.
at 1, Gio's at 1, and I'm at 2.
Fair.
And Brian, where were you?
5.
If we
Okay,
did
yeah,
point,
it's-
that's probably the number 1 movie. If you did
Yeah,
point.
for sure.
Wow.
No brainer. The Flash. This one's gonna be interesting. This
This
one was not
fucking
on my
movie.
list.
This movie was not on my list either.
Keith has it at number 3. I don't know where the other 2 have it at.
I have it at number 6.
Okay. Gio has it high, I believe, as well. 6. Okay, but we do have to keep in mind that neither Brian and I have it on our list.
6, 6, and or where was
6,
Keith
6,
at?
and 6, 6, and 3.
I'm gonna be completely honest. If someone gave me a ticket to Black Adam or Flash, I'd go to Black Adam.
I
Well,
would
look.
go to Black Adam as well.
Black Adam doesn't even have that good of a consensus amongst us. Like, this is higher, right? It has.
Is Black Adam on anybody? Well, where's Black Adam on everyone's lists?
Black Adam
not on
is number 15, 14, 13, 12 on mine.
So it's not on mine, and it's not on Keith's either.
I got it number 3. I would put the Flash for myself, I'd put it at the back end of 6 through 10 right now. Y'all
So
are
you would pick Flash over Black
what?
Adam?
I will take that because more than likely it's getting bumped anyway. So
I'm just out of curiosity, Gio, you would rather have Flash than Black Adam?
No, but if you could take into consideration where the Flash
Well-
is on everyone else's list, that's the only reason why.
but the list isn't the final decision. If you're looking forward to Black Adam more, then this is something where we can switch it up. And if
That's what I'm
Jacob
saying.
would agree, then
That's why I'm saying if it could potentially put Black Adam as 10 and Flash at 11.
or you could put the Flash at 11 and bump Aquaman to the 16 and 20s.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I mean,
Because look, let's be honest. There's a couple movies that we have yet to put on the board that could very well bump the Flash anyway.
I see maybe 2 movies that could bump the Flash, but I mean, that's just me. But...
Well, I'll just
mean-
say real quick. Look, Ezra Miller drama aside,
Oh,
this is going to
shit.
be a freaking event film.
Yes,
People
but
are
it still has to be
crazy.
good, Jacob.
And it's Andy Muschietti. I know It Chapter 2 was a disappointment, but It Chapter 1 is amazing. He's a great director. This is going to be I think it's going to be
I
great.
have no confidence in this movie whatsoever.
I'm very scared. I am
Okay.
I'm looking forward to it, but I am honestly very scared.
I honestly,
Okay.
the only thing I'm looking forward to is Michael Keaton, and he's not even the main character of this movie.
If you guys, no,
No, Gio.
No.
come
No.
on.
because I'm gonna spend 10 fucking minutes on this shit. Okay, it's like I'm with you, Jake. This movie does scare me a little bit because of some of the shit that I'm seeing on film Twitter right now. And excuse my profanity, but it's where this movie could
Here?
lead. But
We're here.
I
But
think
look-
put it right after Lightyear, and we'll see how the rest of this goes. That's my
look,
opinion.
All right.
Look,
all right.
it-
all right.
mm.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
Mm,
fair.
mm,
That's fair. That's fair.
mm.
That just doesn't make sense to me, though, because you would rather see Black Adam over Flash.
But I'm
I
taking
would
into consideration where everyone else has it.
Okay. I mean,
Well, and
fine.
Keith can't speak for himself because he's not here, and we could ask him, but he doesn't have Black Adam on his list, and the Flash is at number 3 on his list.
Exactly. So, and I have it at 6, 6, and 3. That's big.
All right, we'll see where it shakes out. All right, the Gray Man. look, I'm looking forward to this movie a lot. I'm the only one who actually had it on the list. Maybe some people forgot about it.
So I will say I forgot about this movie. I realized after my list, but I didn't want to change it. So, but I am excited for this.
Chris Evans, Ryan Gosling, and Ana de Armas in a Russo brothers film. Sign me up. Come on,
Jake. Again, I forgot about this movie.
I understand if we put it at the bottom. So Gio, go ahead.
Above Jackass Forever, though, for sure.
No.
100%.
Wait, Brian, you're telling me that you'd rather see Jackass Forever than this movie?
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. Gio, what were you going to say?
I would put this at the top of 16 through 20 right now. I forgot about this movie. I'm with you, Jake. I'm hyped about it. I love that, you got Gosling, Chris Evans, and it's Ana de Armas, right? She's in this movie.
Yeah, she replaced Scarlett Johansson.
Right. That is a big 3. I mean, like that's better than Ambulance. That's why I put it at the top of 16 for me. So
I'm okay with that. I mean, just because a movie didn't make our original list doesn't mean we can't argue for it still. Like, even though it's not on our list, So I think that's a good spot for it, right above Nope.
Okay. The Northman. I believe Brian and I are the only ones that had this on our list.
So this was literally my number 16.
I need you back, buddy.
Keith, this show is falling apart without me.
I have this
incredible.
I have this at 6. This is at 6 for me.
I have it at 15.
So, but I understand that it's not going to make the top 10 because of certain things. I get that, but I have it at 6. So
keep in mind that the bottom category is going to have 6 and the rest have 5.
Yes.
I haven't seen it. I should have watched it, but I haven't seen. Is there a trailer? There's a trailer.
Yeah.
Yes, it is amazing.
It's savage.
So the director, for those of you who may not have heard of the film or the director, he's also done The Witch and he's done The Lighthouse.
I feel
so
like
if you've seen either of those,
well, maybe not because of Avatar. I was going to say slap Thor and Top Gun into the top 2, and then we fight the last 2 out.
So to be fair, I haven't seen the trailer for the Northman. It might have cracked. It might have maybe been in my top 10 if I watched the trailer. But I'm okay with it.
I have a feeling that you two watch that trailer, things change with that.
Yeah, Gio, he's watching it right now.
Yeah.
What is that movie next to Dumbledore?
He does have Black Adam.
Ambulance.
Oh. I mean,
sorry, Keith does have Black Adam at 13. Either way, it doesn't really matter because he has Flash.
I'm okay with this. Like,
I think this should be 11 through 15, in my opinion.
Sorry, I have my glasses off.
I was gonna say I'm okay with putting this right before The Gray Man.
So then we have to decide whether it's in 11 through 15 or 16 through 20, because then things are definitely getting bumped. Either way.
The way things are, you would move Dumbledore down, and then put that one right before The Gray Man if we put it there.
So we can do this.
It's is it Alexander Skarsgård in the
Yeah.
I freaking love Alexander Skarsgård, man.
Yep.
He's
really not enough to watch the trailer.
Stardew, I don't want to show the trailer.
I didn't know the trailer was out.
I don't want to show the trailer for rights issues. You guys can find it on YouTube.
Just click it on YouTube.
Just do what Gio's doing and watch it right now. It looks like he's enjoying it, but you can never tell with Gio. All right, Thor: Love and Thunder. I think this is 1 through 5.
Yeah, it's my number 3.
Okay,
so
I have it.
My number 2.
I have it at number 8, but still, like, well, Gio,
you have it at number 8.
I have it at number 8.
I just want to say, like, I thought for sure when I was putting my list together that like the Multiverse of Madness was going to be ahead of it, but for me, I was like, wait a minute, Ragnarok's one of my favorites of all time. Taika Waititi, Christian Bale is in this. Come on now,
Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Natalie
Gio, come back to the show, Gio.
He's just enjoying the Northman trailer. What if Gio's like, that's my number 1 most anticipated now?
Wait, hold on. Here we go.
This is a man's movie, baby.
So Gio, tell me 11 through 15, right?
I put 11 through 15.
Yeah,
Hell
buddy.
yeah. Northman.
Where at? Where at in 11 through 15?
Oh man. Ah.
I think it's top 11 through 15 personally. That's just me.
Well, that's because this movie's made for you. That's all.
100% it is.
I'd go right in the middle of 11 through 15 for now. For now. But
How about that?
Jacob, watch the trailer, man.
All right, Thor: Love and Thunder. It's 1 through 5, but where are we putting it in 1 through 5?
Wait, why is it 1 through 5?
Gio, where is it on your list?
I have it at number 13.
What?
It's
Again,
Gio. It's Gio.
I have it at number 3.
I mean, it's Keith.
I have it
Keith
at
has it
2.
at number 6. I have it at 8.
I have it at 2.
I would say back end of 1 through 5.
2,
I mean,
3,
yeah,
6,
but
8,
yeah.
13.
I mean, how do you argue?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's
Top Gun
Christian
Maverick,
Bale,
number 1
baby.
movie of the year.
I have it
Christian
at
Bale.
3.
Come on, dude. This is
Where,
top. This
where
is
does Keith have this one, Jake?
top tier. He doesn't have it on his list because he probably forgot about it.
Keith.
No, you remember?
Top Gun.
Art, don't make excuses.
I know. I'm not making excuses.
Oh,
I'm
now
just
you
saying.
can't make excuses. It's convenient.
Keith,
No,
you can argue for Top Gun in the chat right now. Go.
My complaining didn't work. No, I want to hear Keith argue for Killers of the Flower Moon.
This has got to be number 1 tier. Come on.
Oh, I think it's top.
Look,
number 1.
it's. I'm not trying to look. I've seen Top Gun once. You guys challenged me to it. Like it, really good movie. I have no I'm not as invested as you guys are in this. It's not on my list. It's not even close to making my list.
It's I definitely put it before Thor: Love and Thunder and Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
Ooh.
Here's the thing: you got Tom Cruise. And he has an amazing supporting cast with what's her name? Got Jennifer Connelly, Val Kilmer as Admiral Iceman. The camera work, the stunts, the fact that they're flying their own jets. I mean, this is gonna be like one of the top movie going experiences this year. And for that alone, I mean, I don't know. I've been top four for sure.
I frankly don't care as long as it's in the green.
Jacob, I will put
well,
it
here's
behind
the
Thor.
thing: Avatar's not getting in the top 5.
No.
So
No.
the only thing that would
let's not-
happen is we would move MI7 up and Top Gun behind it. Is the only thing that we could do.
I
here.
would wait. Sorry, say it again.
Well, we don't have Keith's input, right? So
Yes.
to me, it gets a 0. It gets 0 points. As far as anticipation goes.
So where would that put? Where would that put? it?
There's a couple that Keith didn't put in that.
Yeah, his list is all over the place.
You said a couple things that you forgot.
No, I know. So we can't speak for him. But all 3 of you are ecstatic about it. So how can it? I think it has to be number 5 though. If we're putting,
I'm okay with it being number 5.
I don't
Yeah.
care as long as it's in the top.
All right, Avatar, last movie. It's not on my list.
It's not on my list.
Not
It's
on
not.
mine.
No. You guys go ahead. Tell me why Avatar is not worth your time. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, it just feels like it's too little too late. It's been so long, and it's not something like it's not something like Star Wars where they're coming back to the franchise after so many years. The sequel has just taken this long to do. It's just taken this long to do. And I think the first movie is incredible upon first viewing, but I also don't think it has great rewatchability, in my opinion. I know James Cameron is incredible at filmmaking, but sometimes he tries to create new styles of filmmaking, and it doesn't always transition to the film as great as it should. I'm not as excited for this movie as I hoped I once would be. It's releasing in 2022. It's going to be 12 years after the original. 13 years after the original.
I'll tell you what. I'm not interested in this movie. I want to go watch it in the theaters. I'm excited because it's James Cameron. Like if James Cameron was just coming out with a new movie, just that we didn't know anything about, I would be excited about it. So I have to be. I am excited for this movie, but it just doesn't it doesn't make my top 15. But that's no disrespect towards it. But I think, I mean, Gio, where is it on your list?
He has it at 2.
And is it on Keith's list?
It's at 11 on Keith's.
And Brian, is it on your list?
Nope.
So for that reason alone, it definitely deserves something. I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. I don't think it makes top 10 though.
Absolutely not.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Oh, guys. Okay, listen here. All of you who are into MCU, DCEU, Star Wars, Star Trek, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, whatever. Y'all need to be reminded, like how Andrew Garfield reminded you in No Way Home, of the brilliance of one James Cameron. This is the guy who made Terminator 2 and Aliens, plural, 2 of the greatest sequels. And now he's making a sequel to Avatar, a movie that, while may not be, like revered by a lot of people, it was a technical feat in Hollywood. It was amazing. You'll never forget the experience that you had. You know why it takes 12 years? Because James Cameron is inventing new technology. You guys want to be wowed in your brains. That's what I got from people who saw Matrix Resurrections. I wasn't wowed like the first movie, this and that. Well, guess what? James Cameron is about to wow you. He's going to make Star Wars look like TV quality. And I love Star Wars. You guys know I love Star Wars.
We already have great TV quality Star Wars.
James Cameron is going to remind people why he is the king of box office. Disney is going to re-release Avatar in IMAX. People are going to revisit it because they're going to be so wowed by the trailer. Look at the concept art alone. You got Sam Worthington coming back, Zoe Saldana coming back, Sigourney Weaver somehow coming back, the guy from Don't Breathe coming back, Kate Winslet is in there. 0 leaks from this production. Avatar 2 is going to blow your freaking minds. And there's a reason why there's a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. There's a reason why there is a dedicated section at the theme park. I think it's Disney World for Avatar. They are invested. Avatar 2 is going to blow your minds. Wait, just wait. James Cameron's going to... Woo!
I think Harrison hit it on the nose.
Hey, that's fine.
But Gio, you still have to tell a great story and have great characters. It can't just be all visually pleasing.
Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, hold on.
Is that not fair? Is that
let
not
me
fair?
reel this back in. Gio, I know that you put it at 2, but honest look at this list. Where would you put this movie?
I mean, again, it's a consensus list with everybody else. If you want to, if it's going to be an 11 through 15, it's going to be an 11 through 15. But I'm telling, just because it's in the 11 through 15 doesn't mean by the end of the year, you guys aren't putting it in your top 5 because of what ends up happening. Like, I'll use my own argument against me. Look, we haven't really seen a thing, but I'm basing it off of James Cameron and what he's done with sequels, the concept art. The fact that Disney is investing not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 sequels into this. And it's James fucking Cameron. Wow. So, yeah, put it through 11 through 15. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with that. I'll let James Cameron...
You guys say the same stuff about Jackass.
I'll let James Cameron prove everybody wrong, and, we'll all be there opening night. So,
I mean, we'll probably be there opening night for every one of these movies, except for Halloween.
Jacob, where would you put this movie?
Man, oh man. I mean, if let's hypothetically, like, this is my list right now that I made, and this is just the order. And I would probably, I can't even say that. because some like Don't Worry Darling wouldn't be that low. So man, honestly, Gio's argument deserves like bumps it up higher just for his effort
Here's
in that
my
argument.
thing. Here's my thing.
I'd accept it like above Jurassic World.
Here's my thing. I would let it get all the way for me to above Creed if it wasn't for Dumbledore being in front of me. That's my thing. That's what's stopping me from 16 to 20 for it.
So you want Dumbledore higher?
I mean, but that's me. You guys don't care about that as
Well,
much.
let's no. Well, that's not true. We're going to be editing this list after everything is on the board. So I think that Avatar should be in the 11 through 15 range. And personally, I think because Gio has it at number 2, and because of how passionate he was about this movie over everything else on this list, it probably deserves to be in the high 11 to 15 range.
So if I passionately argue Jackass, does that mean it's going to go up to...
Hey, I want to see it. Go ahead.
I want to see you passionately argue Jackass like Gio just passionately argued Avatar.
Yeah, because I know you guys, and it's not worth my time.
Yeah, we're giving you a chance to do it. You're not going to do it.
No. Because
Exactly.
I know when there's a losing argument.
Gio didn't do to lose the argument. He actually won the argument.
Do what you will. My choice, you guys have your type of choices. Mine is all the way over here, so you're fine. Personally, it gets no higher than orange for me. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I mean, so which orange?
16 to 20.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm like looking at this, and look, you got to consider. I don't think you can put it above any of the top 10, just based on all of our lists, right? Because our top 10, multiple of us have it all those movies very high. So
Gio, let me ask you this. If you were given the choice, one movie came out and you had the chance to watch it. I've seen that.
Yeah. I saw that when I went to Hawaii.
You had the choice to watch one movie, and are you even listening to me?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
If you were given the chance to watch one movie, would it be Black Adam or Avatar 2?
Avatar 2.
Okay, what about The Flash? Exactly.
Avatar 2.
See, I'm not going to be putting The Flash in the top, or Avatar 2 in the top 10. I won't agree with it being in the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: we only have one person strongly supporting this,
but it's his number 2 movie. That's the thing.
It's a consensus list. Killers of the Flower Moon is my number 2,
and that's what I'm saying. But it's early top 11 to 15. That's what I'm saying.
Jackass is my number 8, and you guys didn't do shit for that movie, so I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm serious. Like, I'm okay with number 11 for this movie. Like, that's what I'm okay with.
So then this would happen.
Yeah, and that
Kate
seems
Winslet?
right, actually.
Okay, then I want Dumbledore higher than...
So this is our time to argue for something. So let's start with Dumbledore. After seeing where it's placed in the movie, it's placed behind and in front of. Where do we like it? Do we want to move it? What are we thinking?
I say Dumbledore goes up, Sonic goes up, Ambulance drops down.
Ambulance already dropped.
I know, and I think it should drop more.
Do you think Dumbledore should go where, Brian? In between what?
Dumbledore should be 21.
Oh, you want it still in the red tier?
Yeah, well, I mean, my tier is the red tier. So where I can win arguments is in that tier. So Dumbledore should at least be the top of that one. Because
Jacob,
did it
Jacob,
not?
do you agree?
Most people
I agree. I mean, I have Dumbledore on my list. So, yes, I would agree with that.
So like that?
Yeah.
Personally, I'd put Sonic above Ambulance too.
Does everyone agree with that?
I don't have a strong argument against that or for it necessarily, but I think, like, I don't know. I think Sonic is, it's geek film. So
I mean, what Keith had Sonic super high on his, didn't he?
No, I had it at like 15 or 14 or
I mean, that
something.
still made his list.
Yeah.
and what, Jake and Geo, you both had Ambulance on your list, or just
No,
Geo?
just Geo.
Oh, so I think Sonic should go above Ambulance based on it being on two people's lists.
Sure.
Right?
All right. So are we comfortable with the red tier?
Put no, never mind.
Are you gonna say?
Okay, I'm gonna make this argument, and if I were given the choice, I would watch Jackass Forever over Halloween Ends. Personally.
Same.
Yes, yes, yes.
Why do you have to go after and switch the bottom two movies? What does that
Because
do?
we're not done with the tier yet. We're not done with it.
What?
Yes, as long as it's not last.
No.
Yes.
No.
Jacob, you're the only one.
It's not even a real movie.
Yes, it is. You're the only one.
Nah.
saying
Wow. I want to know what a real movie is.
So you're not agreeing to that, Jacob?
No way. I mean,
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, not that
Let's
my
leave it. Let's leave
I
it.
agree
not
to
that my
it.
statement's
Jake,
the end
do
all
you
be
agree
all.
to it?
I already
Do
said I
you
would.
agree
Yeah.
to it? Is Keith
Leave it.
still here? Keith, would you
Leave
rather
it.
do Halloween or Jackass? Actually, he probably
No.
would pick Halloween.
No, Keith hated Halloween Kills also. I mean, I hated Halloween Kills. But I'm
No,
not just gonna
leave it. You know
on-
why? Because there's no Bam in Jackass Forever. So
Okay. All right. Moving on to the 16 to 20 range. Are
Look
we
at
comfortable?
this is why I like the chat better. Even they all agree. Paul,
Are we comfortable, happy? Do we want to move around anything in the 16 to 20 tier?
I actually don't mind it.
I actually think it looks pretty good.
Gray Man's not going to move.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any strong
Exactly,
arguments.
Artie. Thank you. I guarantee you, I will make a bet with you right now, Jacob, that when both those movies come out, Rotten Tomatoes score, Jackass will have better than Halloween.
No. I mean, I'm not saying no. I'm saying I'm not willing to take that bet because
I'm
there's
right.
so many factors for that.
yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean,
Yeah, that row actually I'm not.
the only thing I have Jurassic World going over Aquaman is the ensemble, the OG and the new G. I mean, that's the Days of Future Past of Jurassic Park right there.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
Minus
say
the
that
time
again?
travel.
we'll see.
If there's time travel in Jurassic World Dominion,
yeah.
oh my god.
To be
That's the
completely
only thing I
honest,
was thinking, put Aquaman above Jurassic World, but I think people are going to be more excited for Jurassic World.
I mean, to
Oh
be
yeah.
completely honest,
Jake, when did Fallen Kingdom come out? 2018?
I believe so. Yes.
So it would have been 4 years. I mean, just not long
I'd
enough,
honestly
but-
be fine with pushing Babylon down and putting Jurassic Park up. Switch those two. That's me, though. I don't know how you guys feel about it.
I mean,
yeah.
So I think Jake and I are the only ones who had Babylon, right? I had 13. Jake had it at what, 6?
Yeah, I had it high.
I leave it the way it is because of Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
Fallen Kingdom kind of lowered the bar for Jurassic Park. It didn't do that movie any favors. I remember being so bored when I saw that movie in theaters, man. Like towards the third act, but the first act of Fallen Kingdom is just brilliance, in my opinion. I love that when they're escaping the island. So,
Okay. What about? Okay. So are we on to the 11 to 15 range yet?
yep.
What
I
are we
believe
thinking?
so.
How do
Unless-
we feel about that one?
That Flower Moon can drop to 1. Northman can go up 1.
Yeah, right now I'd put Northman over Flower of the Moon. Jacob, you need to watch that trailer, bro. You got.
I mean, I wouldn't agree to that because Killers is my number 2 movie. So
Okay. Well,
it's tough.
I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna lose sleep because Flowers is over Northman. So, but
I mean, I think a Scorsese starring DiCaprio movie earns like to be higher than that.
I mean, but again, an Al Pacino. Who else was in Irishman? And that movie stunk poo poo.
I mean, it got a Best Picture.
no, Brian, I don't want to say it stunk poo poo. No, I mean
I
Joe
didn't like the
Pesci
I
was
don't
great.
I don't even think the Irishman deserved a Best
Al
Picture
Pacino
nomination.
was great. I think his name is Jesse Plemons, who plays Pacino's son. He's great in that movie. I don't know, but it's all subjective. My thing is, for me personally, I think Avatar 2 belongs between Wakanda Forever and Lightyear. One of those doesn't deserve to be over Avatar 2.
I'll put this. Honestly, I probably would rather see Avatar than Flash.
Wow.
But here's the thing, Brian. Even though I'm scared about the Flash, you got Michael Keaton's Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman, who people said he's done. And you know the rumors aside, whatever. What they're doing with Sasha Calle's Supergirl and the Flashpoint, if you've read or watched Flashpoint, I don't need to say anymore. And just the Muschiettis with Snyder's VFX guy, and
so are we changing
I don't
anything
know.
from 11 through 15?
I don't think so. I think it looks good.
I think Avatar 2 needs to be bumped up to 6 through 10, in my opinion.
I'm not going that far because Lightyear is like 6 on
Well,
mine.
here's the thing about Wakanda Forever. Okay, it just
I honestly, I will not be completely upset if you switched Lightyear and Wakanda, but I'm not putting Avatar above those two or Flash. Well, no, Avatar can go above Flash.
Yeah, I mean, we place these movies in the tiers, not necessarily questioning like what order. Like we did, but we were kind of like, let's figure it out later. So,
okay, so is this what we're thinking? Is this what this is? From what I understand, this is what we've been thinking of doing this, and then doing this. Is that what I've been?
I'm not opposed to that, but Jacob has Flash as like what, 2?
Yeah, Jacob has to sign off on that, and Keith has Flash at number 3.
I have Flash at number 6. I would rather watch Flash 10 times than watch Avatar 2.
I would prefer to watch the Flash as well.
Oh, I'm saving this video. I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna.
Hey, and
it's
look,
gonna live on YouTube.
If I love Avatar 2, I'll be the first one to say it. I'm just not excited for it. I can't fake excitement.
I'm gonna donate a super chat for you to say it every time. I will donate $10 every time. And
so are we putting the Flash back?
Yeah.
So we just switched Lightyear and Wakanda. Keith, the only thing that's good about Flash for me right now is Keaton. That's it. That's the only thing I really care about.
You don't want to see Ben Affleck as Batman at all?
I'm not convinced he's going to really even be in it that much, more than 5 minutes.
Wait, so did everybody have Wakanda Forever on their list?
I had it outside the top 10, but it was in the 15.
I don't understand how Wakanda Forever is so high. I mean, there are a lot of questions.
Because at the end of the day, unfortunately, it's a Marvel movie, and they don't disappoint.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's as much as we want to look at the.
I said that much. They do disappoint sometimes.
As much as we want to look at the issues that the movie has run into, which has run into a lot, it's still being directed by Ryan Coogler.
Yes.
It still has everyone in that cast outside of the late, great Chadwick Boseman, and the absolute possibility that we could be seeing Namor and his entire society.
And Doctor Doom.
And well, that as well. Like I know that, Gio, we're not supposed to be paying attention to stuff because we haven't seen much from it, but look, it's Black Panther 2, no matter what has happened and the transition that they have to go through, it is still a big movie with a giant possibility. Wakanda is going to be a very important thing moving forward for the MCU, whether Chadwick is here or not. And
But here's the thing. Yeah, I get it's Ryan Coogler, but Jon Favreau made Iron Man 2. James Gunn made Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
I get that. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. It's very hard to make a great superhero sequel. I 100% agree with you on that.
I'm just like, how are you guys not? I mean, for as much as we're scared about Flash, how are you not scared about Black Panther and like?
Oh, I am. But at the end of the day,
it's Marvel.
I'd rather see them over Flash because I have more faith in the
because
Marvel
you're more invested into the MCU.
No, not invested. It's
true. There's nothing wrong with that. It's true. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's not so much invested. The track record of Marvel putting out good quality movies versus Warner Brothers putting out. I don't think Warner Brothers. I think they step in too much, and that's the problem. And that's what gives me lack of faith in something like this.
You're preaching to the choir as far as Warner Brothers stepping in too much.
Okay, so real quick, are we leaving Wakanda ahead of the Flash?
Sure.
Agreed?
Sure.
Jacob?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I mean, you and Brian don't have it on your list, so yeah.
I have I don't have the Flash on my list. You're right.
I don't have the Flash on my list.
Yeah.
Gordon, are we including DC with Batman Returns, The Dark Knight, and
no? Because we were barely even alive.
That's a whole other conversation. All right, are we comfortable with 6 through 10?
Yes.
I mean, when we were arguing 11 through 15, we moved Lightyear above Wakanda Forever, but I'm okay with that. I am.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm okay with Lightyear. I mean, that animation's so beautiful. The song choice, Chris Evans voicing Lightyear. The fact that I never thought I'd be so into a Buzz Lightyear movie that isn't exactly. I mean, it's based on Buzz Lightyear, but
it's based on the real Buzz Lightyear.
It's a brilliant concept.
Yeah. All right. Now the last one, 1 through 5. Are we comfortable with how that looks?
No, you got to put Thor: Love and Thunder at number 5. I'm sorry, but the fact
I'm not going to disagree with that.
The fact that it's ahead of Maverick.
I'm not going to disagree with Top Gun being over Thor.
No.
I have questions about Natalie Portman.
Brian, you had Top Gun at 3.
I had Thor at 2.
Wow. It's Taika Waititi returning.
Batman
I'm just as excited for Thor. I get that, but Top Gun, man.
Natalie Portman phoned it in with Thor: The Dark World, and now we're supposed to be excited and whatnot. I don't.
Yeah, because she's working with Taika Waititi.
Yeah, you have.
Okay, I will digress, and I'm fine with keeping Top Gun at number 5 as long as it is in that top tier.
Yeah, I mean, no offense to Keith, but if anything, I would move Across the Spider-Verse lower, but
I would
move Across the Spider-Verse lower as well. That's just my.
I'd move it ahead of Multiverse of Madness.
I'd put it at number 5.
I think it's perfectly fit where it's at right now.
I'm fine with the way it looks, but I'm just saying if I had to move one thing, Across the Spider-Verse should be number 5.
The first movie is an Oscar-winning movie. And Spider-Man is at an all-time high with No Way Home. The video games are killing it. And
yes, but you also have an Oscar-winning Isn't Taika Waititi an Oscar-winning director? Or he's been at least nominated.
No, he's an Oscar-winning writer, but not a director.
He has. That's my guy. What's up, Zach? He does. I digress.
Taika's not a better filmmaker than Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I'm sorry.
Batman is not at number 1.
That is absolute blasphemy, Gio.
Taika is better.
That is blasphemy.
Taika is better than Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
Yes, 100%.
Hold on, who's directing Across the Spider-Verse?
They're not directing, by the way. They developed.
That argument's invalid if they're not directing
it. They're producing it.
They didn't direct it. They didn't direct it.
They've never made a movie close to as good as Jojo Rabbit.
No, sorry. Yeah.
I love Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah. I mean, I think for the sake of us arguing, like, I'm totally okay with the list.
I'm comfortable with the way it is.
Okay, no. I refuse to let this is petty, and I refuse to let Jackass be last over Halloween when 4 people don't even want to see the movie.
Well, Keith said Halloween over Jackass.
Okay, well, that's 3-2 still.
Gio never said he'd put Jackass above Halloween.
Gio,
Yeah,
dude, would you put Jackass?
But no,
over
you just
Halloween?
keep forcing him to do it.
Hey,
Like you just
I'm
keep
gonna
bringing it up.
force
We
him
already.
He
But hold
forced
on.
me to put Avatar.
This
in it. I
already
didn't want
came
it.
up, and we'd already decided. Why would we bring it
No.
up a third time?
Because you guys moved on without even letting me finish. There's no way that this movie should be last. 3-2. Gio, fine. Gio, Jackass or Halloween?
Okay. Hey, so Brian, you play fantasy football. Let's make a trade. All right. So
Oh my
if
god!
you agree, if you agree to put Avatar 2 over one of the movies in the 6 to 10, I will agree to put Jackass forever.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Oh wait, yeah, I will agree to put Avatar 2 in the 6 to 10, but you're pushing Flash down.
Agreed. Finalize it. Hey,
Hold on, just
Approve
because you
the
two
trade.
agree on a trade doesn't mean anything.
Jacob approved the trade.
Should we leave it to the chat?
Yes.
Yeah, leave it to the chat.
No, everybody just wants to shit on Halloween because they think it's cool or something.
I-
I know Halloween Kills sucks, but I don't know.
Hey, I saw
we
that
already
anime.
decided on this.
I mean,
No,
I'm
you guys
I'm
moved
kind.
on.
I thought it was decided as well, but you know,
Steamrolling me. Let me have my shitty category where all my movies ended up and put
all
the
right.
damn movie
I'm
there.
saving and downloading. I'm saving and downloading. Is everyone comfortable?
Brian,
No.
I think Dumbledore should be higher. Just I agree with you
Oh,
on
you
that.
just opened up
How
another
is-
can of worms. Oh my god.
No, Jackass should be higher than Hollywood.
How is Thor: Love and Thunder over Top Gun Maverick? I don't understand that.
All right, 3. Any final arguments? 5.
Yes, Jackass should be over Halloween.
Bump Multiverse
It
of
is
Madness down.
3-2. How is that movie ahead? Tell me. 3-2, and it's unranked.
Well, first of all, Gio never decided, and earlier in the show, Gio said no, leave Halloween.
Okay,
So technically,
hold
it's
on.
3-2 the other way.
Hold on. How about this?
Gio first said leave Halloween above Jackass. He did.
Hold on a sec. What if we bumped Don't Worry Darling to 26 and move the other 2 forward?
I'm fine with that.
Or we bump Ambulance to the very back and move everything forward.
Wait a minute. Oh,
I personally, if I had to choose out of all of these movies, all of them, I would probably put Ambulance at 26.
Jake, go ahead and do that. Put Ambulance. I agree. Because it's on our. Well, it was on my list, but put Ambulance at 26.
Happy, Brian?
Screw you guys. I'm still
As
gonna
long as
watch
Jackass
it.
doesn't last, because it was
It went-
number 8
Nope.
on my list.
No,
8. You guys were all
Jake-
pulling the consensus card, and it was 8 on my list, and you tweeted the last one. Get the hell out of here.
Jacob, I don't want to. Nope. When Michael Bay shows a slow motion shot of Isaac Gonzalez with explosions behind her, I don't want to. Nope. You're not allowed to watch Ambulance.
There we go. Official 2022 most anticipated list of Apocaflix movies. Let me go ahead and read them. So at 26, we have Ambulance. 25, Jackass Forever. 24, Halloween Ends. 23, Don't Worry, Darling. 22, Sonic 2. 21, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. At 20, we have Creed 3. At 19, we have Nope. At 18, we have The Gray Man. At 17, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. And 16, we have Jurassic World Dominion. Coming in at 15, we have Babylon. 14, The Northman. 13, Killers of the Flower Moon, excuse me. Number 12, Black Adam. And 11, Avatar 2. Coming into the top 10, number 10, we have The Flash. 9, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. 8, Lightyear. 7, Knives Out. 6, Mission Impossible. 7, and then our top 5 of 2022 movies, Top Gun Maverick at number 5. Number 4 is Thor, Love and Thunder, excuse me. Number 3 is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. Number 2, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And number 1 most anticipated movie of 2022 is Matt Reeves' The Batman.
I'm just glad we never even argued that the Batman shouldn't be number 1.
Well, yeah, because I didn't
That's
have at least on a 4-1.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be another exciting year of movies. It's gonna be another result of movies getting pushed back. I mean, look at Morbius. But
There's a reason for that.
hey, I'm with
Did
you.
you know that it's the 7th time it's moved?
Uh-huh.
7.
Morbius? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Wow.
That was fun,
Crazy.
boys. That was the tier ranking worked out
Yes.
well. Great conversations. Thank you for everyone in the chat who's been watching and commenting along. That was an absolute blast. So thank you.
Yes, and no hard feelings, Brian. I love you. I mean, can we
Oh,
do
no,
a crossover of Halloween and Jackass? I would love to do that.
Absolutely
There we
not.
go.
Dom, look into this. That movie actually might not happen anymore, bud.
Hey, no hard
Oh,
feelings
really?
to all of you for
Interesting.
Avatar 2. So
Yeah. Hey, Gio, you fought hard for that, man. Respect for fighting for Avatar.
I'm gonna
and
hey,
respect.
just so you know, Gio, thanks to your passionate discussion, I'm gonna clip that out and put it on the channel. Hopefully go viral. I'm gonna put that on TikTok.
We'll tag.
Hey, no, it was actually
Can
a
you-
really good argument.
can you tag James Cameron or
I'll put that on
Fox or
TikTok.
Disney or something? Or
We'll tag it all.
Man, Brian, respect for never giving up on Jackass. What is it called? Jackass New
Jackass
World?
Forever.
Oh,
Because
Jackass Forever.
I can literally see you guys walking out of it going, that movie is so effing funny and da 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 da. And I'm like, absolutely not.
oh, no doubt it's going to be fun. No doubt at all. I just
Yeah.
I don't know. They're older and
Yes. Now we get to laugh at old people getting hurt.
We shall
Jacob,
see.
you want to plug what's happening next week on the show?
Yes. So now that we gave our most anticipated movies of 2022, it might sound like a weird order, but it makes sense to us. We are now next week, going to be doing our top movies of 2021. And, we also wanted to give ourselves some more time to catch some of the things that we really meant to see. And plus, not everything comes out here as early as it does in other markets. So we wanted to give ourselves a time to catch up on those. But yes, next week's episode, Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Another tier ranking.
will be
Oh, God.
our
Come
top
on, Brian.
movies. Hey, that one's going to be even more brutal because we've seen the movies, so we can argue them specifically.
If I have to cancel volleyball to scream at some of you, I will.
It's gonna happen. Tier ranking next week, y'all.
I'm literally
Yeah.
going to go check my volleyball schedule.
So come back and you'll get to see that madness. But before we get out of here, I'll let everybody say where you can find them online, and I'll start with Gio.
Other than Apocaflix movies, you can find me on Fandom United. It's on a little bit of a hiatus right now, aside for some reactions and quick videos, but I will have a video up regarding those rumors on The Flash. Oh, I got this. This could have easily turned into a 2.5 hour stream, but stay tuned for that.
Nice. I might want to join you on that, Gio, if you'll have me.
Yes.
Brian Avellino, how about you, man?
Leave me alone, all of you. You can find me on A Certain Point of View with Jake. If you're into movie trivia and Schmodown, if you've heard of it. Thank you, Gio. We are nominated for 2 awards, so if you're a patron, go vote for us, because that didn't cause any controversy. And then be Volcino on Twitter if you feel like it.
Can the $5 patrons vote?
Every patron can vote.
All right. I'll have to swing over and make a vote. Jake
Same.
Berlin, how you
Same.
doing, man? Where can I find you online?
At Qui-Gon Jake on Twitter, 2N. Someone else took it before I did. POV with Brian multiple times a week. We had a great interview with John the Outlaw Roca last night. He did not hold back. It was unfiltered, a complete raw take on everything that he thinks of his Schmodown career and everything. Go check it out. It's a great interview. I also do a little show here called The Whiskey Jedi. I will be revamping the show and starting anew this week. I have an episode coming out. We'll be live. I'll be live with my buddy Sean Sullivan. He's going to return. We're going to talk some Star Wars and drink some whiskey and kind of hang out for a little bit. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well. And then make sure you're checking out the Fandalorian Club Thursdays, Boba Fett reviews.
Yes. Ooh, the Fandalorian Club.
I need to
And
watch
yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Jacob Barley 824. And thank goodness the fantasy football season is over. I need a break for a while. But if you,
FYI, guys, Jacob lost.
yeah, I did. If you
I
play
got
fantasy
$15
football,
for getting the most points scored, though. So
yeah, all because of us. There you go. So if you want to be like Brian, win $15. Check out
I
First Round
paid
Fantasy.
50 and got 15 back.
Yeah, on YouTube. We'll be doing off-season coverage, but we're gonna take a couple months off and just get a breather away from that stuff.
No
But
basketball?
no, not for now. But even more exciting for me right now, if you go to mine and Keith's channel, Bartley and Barnes, I'm currently reviewing Dexter New Blood, and that show is ramping up. Crazy, exciting stuff happening. So come check it out. I just reviewed episode 9. Gonna review episode 10, season finale next week. So come join me there. And of course,
perfect. My game's at 8:30. You guys are stuck with me next week.
And of course, here at Apocaflix Movies with these gentlemen, you can find us everywhere on social media at Apocaflix Movies. Of course, back here next Tuesday. Don't forget to check out Fandalorian Club this Thursday. We'll see you guys next time.